What's up, upstanders? Dr. O here, and welcome to another edition of Freestyle Fridays, where I share a poem that I feel relates to some of the issues and challenges that we're seeing going on throughout the week. And this week, I've been thinking a lot about the Department of Education and how even before these attempts to shut it down, that people who are educators have been dealing with so many issues of people trying to cut the opportunity to teach about things relating to diversity, equity, and inclusion. Now, of course, that's been used as a trigger word along with critical race theory, which is not taught in K-12 schools, along with nonsensical terms like woke that people can't even define, has been used to basically remove stories about the black or the non-white experience of people within our schools, as well as people who are not heterosexual or Christian. And so I believe that we need to stand with our teachers. And so this poem is a call to support our teachers, but it's also a call to support our students as well, who want to make sure that the real history is taught to them. So this poem, you can find it in my book here, Lies About Black People, How to Combat Racist Stereotypes and Why It Matters. And here it goes. I guess we can't teach why Native Americans shed tears on that trail. I guess we can't teach why Japanese Americans were interned in those camps and jailed. I guess we can't teach why Jews fleeing the Holocaust came to America and were forced to reverse sail. I guess we can't teach about those who had their rights stalled at Stonewall as they cried and wailed. Too many in America caught up in ignorance and denial. They'd rather have you forget history than learn about its tribulations and trials. They'd rather not teach you the history so white folks don't feel guilty. They think white kids will only see themselves as evil and filthy. But where were your laws when I was learning about me? When my history books taught that I only came from slavery, when my mathematics classes left out black contributions, when my science classes left out our contributions to evolution, when my classes talked about America's hopes and intentions, but didn't lift my hopes by teaching me about black inventions. You don't think that I felt guilty like 3/5 of a man when y'all taught me that I was only civilized when y'all brought me to this land? Nubia. But I ain't gonna be selfish. It ain't just my history dismissed, because I can talk about Latino, Asian, Indigenous, and Jewish, because y'all want to exclude the Chinese Exclusion Acts from the books. You don't want to know about all Latinos being labeled as Chicanos and crooks. And even though there are white Muslims, that narrative won't work, because y'all want to teach that Muslims are just terrorists who murder and hurt. You don't want to teach Islamic contributions to science and math. You don't want to teach about Native American soldiers present and past. But maybe at the end of the day, we're all fools, arguing about something that isn't even taught in schools. But to me, CRT and critical race theory is culturally relevant or culturally responsive teaching. Hear me? For teachers teaching and reaching for the truth, your efforts, I applaud it. For the rest of y'all, if you didn't want history taught, why did y'all record it? But I digress, because my faith in white students is stronger than yours. I know they can handle full history and all of its flaws. They can learn the evils of some white people because those evils were defeated. And when we teach them the full history, they're inspired to never repeat it. I know that white kids aged 16 to 19 can handle 1619, even white kids in elementary and preteens, because too many students get angry when they find out the truth about America's complete history that wasn't taught in their youth. America can only be as good as its promise when we teach history in full. So let's support our teachers in teaching the truth in school. Again, that poem is called Critical Racist Theory. It's a play off of, obviously, critical race theory. We'd love to know what your thoughts are about it and your overall thoughts about what's happening in our educational system. But welcome to another edition of Freestyle Fridays. I look forward to hearing and to see if you're new to my page, feel free to subscribe, because you're going to be getting a lot more of this as well. All right, y'all, stay safe out there and let's talk. Peace.